Welcome everybody to week 12 of our amazing course, Introduction to Engineering Design. This is the last year they offer this course because they will cancel it from next year. So sad. All the cool courses get canceled. Right. So today is the demo day of sprint number 2, and I heard somebody wanted to present earlier, so I will give you the chance to present earlier. If somebody wants to present earlier, because you have a meeting after this one. Somebody wants to present earlier. Somebody, but maybe she's not here. I think it was Sarah. Sarah, you wanted to present earlier. Are you here? No. Okay, well. Okay, so Yusef, did you guys post your burn down charts somewhere?
Yes, it's on the right.
Where are they? Guide us, guide us.
On Max, right? Go. Yeah. It's.
Where is your mouse? Where is your mouse?
Oh, okay, wait.
We're here. We're here.
1 second. Okay, it's here.
But coming, I'm coming. Ah.
Where are you?
Here, Yusef. Okay, fun. Wow, this is so good. This is so good. Fantastic. Okay, fantastic. How did you guys, who wants to explain the burn-down chart first?
What about you? I want that.
So in the burnout chart, we have two things.
The burn down.
Burn down, sorry.
Okay, first, why is it called burn down?
Maybe to see our effort.
Beautiful. No. Burn down is when you have a startup, you get some money at the beginning, right? And when the money is finished, you die. You have to close.
Can you tell me? No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Why did I?
So you have a pile of money.
Why did I take the decision to leave that place?
That you are burning. Yes. So it's burning. So you have to calculate when will you the money you have at the beginning. Sounds good?
I can be with you guys.
Got it?
I can be with you and you together.
Wait.
Hello.
Hello. Wait, I didn't get it again.
So when you have a startup, at the beginning, they give you some money, maybe $100,000. Sounds good?
Okay.
So when you finish the money, you are fired. You know, you cannot pay your employees. It's game over. Do you understand? And that is why you need to calculate how long will this money will last.
Okay.
Burn down chart. Same with the work you have to do. You have some work to do, and how many weeks you have left to finish the work. So for example, if you have $100,000 and you have ex-employees, and this $100,000 will last you 3 months, this means that after 3 months, you will not have money to pay your employees. This means you have to close the company. So if you have not finished everything you want to do in 3 months, you are dead. And that's why you want to know how much work you have left and how much time is it taking, and if you're going to finish before the money is finished or after. Okay, and that's why you want to know the burn down chart. In a normal company, you don't need to calculate that, but for example, if you're a consulting person, you usually have a time frame to finish a project. So if your project has a lot of story points and you only have 6 months left, you need to calculate if you are on the right path to finish before or to finish late. Sounds good? And that's why you have a burn down chart. So in this case, the burn down chart is not to look good or to look bad. It's just to help you and your team to find out if you're on track to finish as.
What if you like staying in the pie
or not finish?
What I knew is like if the For example, this one is like, let me just open it, is like below.
Yeah. So
This
the blue line would be, for example, a project that you have to finish in 2 sprints. Yes.
Yes.
So you don't have more time, only 2 sprints. So this means that you are a bit late with the work, right? And this would mean you are ahead of the work.
Yeah, like this, it's ahead, and like that.
Exactly. Very good. Sounds good?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Is it correct that burnout chart is coming from here? Is it like the same?
Well, there are different things. So what is the velocity chart for? What is the purpose?
To know how many tasks we are completing on a certain sprint. Like if we say we want to have 15 tasks and we finish 13 only, so we are 2 behind the time.
Yes and no. The velocity chart is to find out what is the velocity of your team. So the velocity of your team is how many story points you finish every sprint. And it's good to know this because once the velocity is stabilized, which is never stable at the beginning, but once it's stabilized and it's stable, then you can predict very well how much time it will take you to finish 200 story points. Sounds good?
Yes.
So if a velocity chart at the first sprint is not stable because you're knowing each other, the team is not together yet, but it's a very good sign when the velocity is stable. It's a very good sign that you're applying Agile very well. And it's very good to know, as useful as to know the velocity of your car when you're going to Abu Dhabi, to know when you will arrive. Yes. So that's why we want to know these 2 things. So burnout chart, velocity chart, they are calculated automatically in Jira, which is this amazing software. Well done. Anybody else has comments on the velocity charts and burnout charts?
Doctor,
Yes.
could you please explain again the burn down chart?
Yeah. What part of it was not clear?
I mean the how to calculate it, whether you are ahead or you are still behind. Like how do you know according to the chart?
So let's see who wants to explain this. Some of the students that was listening.
Oh, okay. Do you want to know if whether you're ahead or behind?
Yes.
Maybe explain to him the X and the Y. The X and the Y, what is it?
Okay, so
X. What is X?
X is the sprints and Y is the work left or something like that.
No. X is time. It's time. Usually time. Okay. Weeks. Here
Okay.
you put sprint, but actually usually you put weeks here.
So
And weeks until the money is finished or the project is finished. So for example, in this case, you have a project that lasts 2 sprints only, and it has to finish before, not after. Okay? That's a time limit. You understand, Igor?
Yes. Yes.
So here is the time limit. And the X is the amount of work left to finish. So you want it to go to 0. When the work remaining is 0, you have finished the project. Right? So at the beginning, you have all the work left. This could be story points or epics or whatever, maybe 50 story points, and here is 0 story points. So when you've done the 50 story points, you've finished the project. If you finish in 1 sprint, congratulations. If you finish in 3 sprints, you are 2 weeks late, right? And so the burnout chart lets you know, lets you predict if you will finish on time, which is very important if you're working in a time limit project, which is what happens all the time. Sounds good, Igor?
Yes. Yes, doctor. So according to this, the red one
So the red
indicates.
one, yeah, what happened, for example, let's say you have a typical chart, which is, Yusef, can you make the red lines finish in sprint number 3?
red line. Okay.
Red line finish here. Where is my my
The red
so
line?
now
Oh,
yeah, the red line, make it finish late. Now what happened here, Igor?
You have exceeded the time limit.
We were slower in burning the work left, yeah, and finishing the work.
Yes.
We were slower in every sprint. We finished one sprint late than we expected, but it's fine. It's okay, right? So if you have a very long project of 50 sprints or 10 sprints, it's good to know in advance if you're on the right track or not, so you can change things. Or you say, we need more people, or we need to change how we work, or we should have paid more attention in these agile classes.
Yeah, sounds good. No, thank you.
Other questions?
And
Okay.
also the velocity is calculated basing on the points you provided on the user stories.
Correct.
So how do you range the points? Maybe I may indicate that this work needs like 5 points, and for you, in your point of view, you may say it may be graded as 3 points. So
Very good point, Igor. Very good point. So you want your story points to be of equal amount of work, more or less, and you will only know that with experience. It's very hard at the beginning to know, for example, if a story point is to implement a login page and another is to implement a photo gallery, it's very difficult to know more or less how long it will take. But
yes,
with experience, somebody can tell you, yeah, you should divide this story in 2 stories because they are too big. Yes. So that
yes,
more or less all the stories can be finished in one sprint. Okay. So imagine here various teams working in different stories at the same time during one sprint. So if you have 3 teams working in 3 stories, well, in one sprint you will finish 3 stories, right? But if one team has an issue or a problem or discovers some technical issue, maybe they will need 2 sprints instead of 1 sprint to finish one story. Or maybe one team goes very fast and they finish 2 stories in one sprint, right? It doesn't matter, but what matters is that you pay attention to predict when you will finish and what is your velocity to detect problems early.
yes,
This is the point of Agile. You iterate fast, you time box things so you don't spend 6 months in one story. Like, why didn't you tell me if well, right? So this is just to control a bit what's going on.
yeah,
Sounds good?
yeah, sounds good.
So as I tell you at the beginning, it's very difficult to estimate the velocity. It's very difficult to estimate the stories well, the size they should be. That's normal. But once you get experience, like, I mean, months and years of experience, you're good at this.
Yes.
Excellent. Fantastic. So here, yeah, anybody wants to add something? Okay, let's, so I like very much this, this burn chart, for example. So here they were ahead of time, here they were late, and here they were on track, but just they had some delay from the previous sprint, right? But they are on track. Yeah, so it's very good. Right, very interesting. Okay, so let's see the demos and tell us, let's try to do a standard meeting. So who wants to volunteer to become the Scrum Master for the standard meeting? Nura. Nura, Hanan, do you want to volunteer? Amna? Yes. Hello? No? Okay, so somebody else wants to be the Scrum Master today? Somebody else wants to be the Scrum Master. No one? Okay. Well, so I'll be the Scrum Master. So imagine this is the beginning of the day. So I will say, okay, right, guys. So I will say, today is demo day. So who wants to go first to explain to us in less than 3 minutes what you did? What have you accomplished in this sprint? No one? I need a bit of collaboration here. So the guys from the task jam, have you done anything? Aisha, Fatima, Nura, Sarah, Fatima, Rukaya. Now is the time to speak. No, Aisha, are you here? Wow, this is very tough, Yusuf. What's going on?
I know. People are having all midterms this week.
Well, it's okay. If you haven't done anything, just say, I didn't do anything. That's normal. It's fine.
Wait, let me check who did actually. I think group A1, A2. Oh, Sarah's lagging.
I think they're lagging.
Like, hello, hello.
Sir, should we present?
Yes, please, by all means. Does anybody, is there an internet problem or what is the problem?
Yeah, I guess Sarah, she has a lagging problem or something like that.
Okay,
And
then.
some of them have like noisy place. So okay.
Well, then Sarah, record the video and send it on Slack. Yes, next group. Who wants to be next?
I will, sir.
Super awesome.
A4.
A4.
Yeah.
I love the numbering of the groups. You are A4. Here.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I want to share the screen.
Will you paste something here in the middle board someday? Or?
Because we have another board and we added everything there. We didn't paste it.
You can paste a link to your board here so people can see it.
Oh,
yeah?
Okay, I will try.
Not now, but next time. Let's see how I let you share the screen. It is a security issue. Now you should be able to share the screen. Let's see if it works.
Okay.
Is it working?
No, I cannot.
Try again.
I think you should stop your share.
That is a very good point. What about now?
Yes, I can.
Well, go for it.
So I will explain really quickly what we added. So from the last sprint, we had few issues and we tried to fix them. The first one was that we need to limit the access for guests. So for example, if they want to order any medicine, and yeah, they said that they didn't realize that the item was added. So we add this pop-up.
Very good.
Then we cannot add an annual subscription because they need to sign in first. And there's the same thing for checkout.
Very good.
Okay. I need to go back. Yes, the other thing was that the font was too small. So we make it bigger and they can choose what thing they want to read about.
Super cool.
They said also something about uploading prescription. They needed a help. So we created this help. bottom, so it showed the steps.
Mhm.
So I think this is for Figma.
Wonderful. How do you like Figma?
It is awesome. I think it's so
Awesome.
good.
Okay, cool. So Net Promoter Score positive. Are you gonna recommend Figma to your friends?
Sure.
Yes, of course.
Good. Okay. So burn down chart. Can you explain it to us, or how did you calculate it?
I didn't calculate it. It's just an estimate.
Your invention?
Oh.
Okay. Good.
We will say something about it in the retrospective later on. Also.
Oh, there's a retrospective coming. Okay,
Yeah.
fantastic.
So
Is
in
it better?
sprint,
Hmm?
what's it?
Yeah, go on.
So the burn down chart at the sprint 0 where we was thinking about the project and the title and how it's going on, instead of spending a lot of time, we do it very fast. And so this is why like the arrow is down.
Because you
And
did a lot of work.
no, sir. When it's down, it's mean like less work. This is how I understand it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we need some feedback from the other students now.
So,
Igor, what is the x-axis here? The y-axis, sorry.
The y-axis, the walk.
That,
The walk.
that what kind of work? Finish,
The walk.
completed,
The
done,
walk
left,
needed to be done.
done.
Needed to be done.
No,
Yes.
no. Need to be done. Left. The work left.
Oh, the walk left. All right.
Or that needs to be done, or that needs to be completed. The work not finished yet, or not
Yes.
started or left. So if you went from 35 to 25,
Yes.
what does it mean? That it means they finished 10 story points.
Yes.
Or they work hours, right? But we don't want to put hours here. We want to put items, complete
Time.
items,
Items.
right?
Yes.
I
So
think I understand it in a wrong way. I understand it like if it goes away, like we mean do it faster, not spending a lot.
Right. So burnout chart is work left here in story points. So units of standard work, not hours. And the x-axis is hours or sprints. Okay.
Okay.
So try to write a burnout chart that reflects what happened more or less in your project. Fantastic. Okay. Next one. Next.
Sir,
Yeah.
we are A1. We want to present now.
The most cool person, I swear to you.
Okay. So I think some student wants to present earlier, or internet is okay. Is
Sir,
it Fatma?
I just want to ask first,
Yes.
should we talk about the retrospective now or later?
You are from A4?
Yes.
Yes.
A4, finish your retrospective. Let's do the retrospective. What is it?
So the main thing that
Amazing.
We didn't work as much as we can because of the midterms.
Sure.
But there's another thing that for the charts, you said earlier that we can do it in, we realized that, but we didn't have the time to edit it. I tried to work on that, you can see in here, but because we created the sprint later and we changed a lot in the time, so it wasn't perfect. It needs a lot of work, so we will edit
what did you
it
need?
next
What
time.
did you learn? What's the teaching? What did you learn from this?
We learned that Jira is so useful, and instead of wasting time doing those charts, it can be automated if we did it right in Jira.
Okay, fantastic. That's a very good teaching that you can share with the rest of the group, because doing the burn down chart manually, it's so boring and such a waste of time. Yeah.
That's
good.
It.
Wonderful. Excellent. Okay, next group. Thank you very much, group A4. So group A4, you, for the next sprint, you have one story, which is to finish the Gantt chart that has not been finished. Okay, so you just move it to the next sprint as to do. Yeah, good.
Okay.
Who wanted to present? And remember, this is not a competition. Like
our group.
it's not a competition. Like I finish everything on time as I planned. No.
A1 group will present now.
Go for it.
Okay, should we present the updated prototype?
You should present what you have done in this sprint, what you have improved. Yeah, like that's all. And retrospective.
Yeah, okay.
3 minutes. You can share your screen. So we have 28 people here, and oh yeah, and 27 students. Everybody's here. Good. Okay, fantastic.
So, what we changed is that we added this tutorial, so it will help the users to know more about how to use the application, because previously we had some issues.
So this tutorial is like
slow.
onboarding, or what is it?
Yeah.
Wow, super awesome. Show the tutorial then. How long is it?
Yeah, and super.
Is it like a video or something, the tutorial?
No, it's not a video, but it's like pages. Sorry, I have to stop sharing.
Okay, we get the idea. Onboarding tutorial with advice. That's very good, Sarah. What else have you done? You don't need to show it to us. We get the idea. What else?
Yeah, and also because we discovered that the notifications were very like distracting to the users, and based on what on the usability. So we changed the notification to be on the page.
Fantastic. This is great.
And then we did like the usability testing for 5.
You did another usability test.
And we documented their like opinions at each task. We gave them 5 tasks of this in a Google document, and then we created the user journey map on where is it? On Miro.
So you did with 4 or 5 stories
like
in one sprint,
emotions.
Yeah? You did 5 stories in one sprint. Very good. Wonderful. Retrospective?
No, we did 4.
4. Very good. Retrospective.
So based on the previous what is called retrospective, we agreed on using Zoom while working because we thought that is better for our communication, so we used it.
On real time.
So we all agreed on one time to work on. Yeah. And agreed on one time. We also we used Google document to like work together.
Fantastic.
And how can we make our, thank you. How can we make our work better? We didn't think about it.
Well, that looks very good. Can you estimate how faster do you work because these changes that you made? Is it 10% faster, 20% faster, 50% faster?
No, not 50, maybe 25.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
You're welcome. For the rest of your life. It's a lot of money. Think about it. It's a lot of money. Wonderful.
How much?
Fantastic.
Doctor,
yes. Yeah.
Can I show our Figma prototype again?
Yes.
Yes.
So give me the access for sharing the screen.
Well, I think you have it already. You must have it. Don't you have it?
Yes, I have it. Wait.
Go for it. Busra.
Wait for it.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm
You see my
excited.
screen?
I see it. I
Yes,
see it. We
yes.
see it. Go
We
for
see
it.
it.
Okay.
Yes.
Task jam. Task
Bismillah.
jam.
Task jam.
Task jam.
Bismillah.
It looks very
Good
professional.
luck. Good luck.
I like the name. I would invest
Thank
in this
you.
company.
This is our amazing Task Jam application. So as you see, once I click, I can log in. Either log in because I have a previous registered, and I
Yeah.
can also create an account.
Fantastic.
Of course, after entering the app, if I am beginner, I can start the tutorial. Otherwise, I skip it. So this is the newest thing we added last time.
What's a new thing?
Yes. And
What is new? What is new? What is new?
explanation about our app.
You made, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. Because some beginners don't know this button for what, or
This is called onboarding. Onboarding, yes?
onboarding.
You call this onboarding. Yeah, very good.
We call
Tutorial.
this
You don't say
onboarding.
tutorial. If
Not
you want to look
tutorial.
professional, no.
Yes.
You want to look professional, you say, we added onboarding, okay?
We added onboarding.
It's 7 o'clock.
Sorry.
Fantastic. 7 o'clock.
Yes, and that's it. We also can close it anytime we don't like to show.
Wonderful.
That's it. Thank
Wonderful.
you.
It looks
Amazing.
investable. Investable. It looks investable.
Thank you
These
very much.
productivity apps are very popular. Yeah. Okay, next group. Do we have a next group?
Thank you.
Super.
Yes, doctor. We can maybe. Oh, Yusuf, you can.
Igor, where are you from?
Oh,
Igor,
no, it's
which
fine,
country are you
Igor.
from, Igor?
You can go.
The country?
Yeah.
Do you know the country called Rwanda?
Rwanda, yeah. You know, my friend here in Stockholm,
Yes.
he's importing coffee from Kenya.
Oh, we are in the same region.
You have coffee? You have coffee? Talk to me after the class.
Yeah, of course. You need a package. Maybe I could bring
containers. We're talking containers here. Containers.
All right.
Right. Hurry up. Who's next?
Maybe I can share my screen, right?
Absolutely.
Let me first find. All right.
Yeah.
And, can you see it now? Oh, damn. All right. I would like to maybe first share this screen. What we did in the Figma. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Go on. We hear
All right.
you.
Yes, yes, we hear you.
What we added this history. It shows. Oh, sorry. It shows how he spends the money. It's like a monthly report. Like here you can see the 3rd, like the 1st of October, like that. We also showed the monthly chart. You can see it here. How he spends the money during that month, a particular month. And also we did the policy. Let me try to get it. The policy or terms and condition that will be.
Wow, this policy, Igor, is very, 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 very long.
Doctor, of course,
it's like the other policies. All of them are really long.
It's on purpose, no? So people don't read it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. And also we did the settings. Suppose we want to make this application broad so that many people can use the.
I bet in the policy it's written 500 dirham for free. We will charge you.
Right.
like this is the settings whether you want to edit your profile or change the language so that people can freely use the languages like English, Arabic, or
Very good.
any other
Very good.
language,
Cool bananas.
like Spanish.
Thank you. Thank you, Spanish.
And also we did the calculator. Suppose our user wants to, for example, wants to calculate how much he wants to spend. Instead of going back to other application, he can maybe use our application since it
Smart.
is
Smart.
like a
Okay. Smart.
yes.
Nice.
So, and we edited these are the buttons, let me call them the buttons. For
Icons.
example, icons, I mean, yeah, icons. This is the calculator, this is the history, the money, so that it elaborates what's the purpose of the app.
It's fantastic. It's fantastic.
I would also like to discuss about the Kanban board. We edited some where we did some user stories.
Okay.
Basing on that, like we based on the user stories so that we can provide a good prototype. Yeah, for example, a user wrote like maybe let me enlarge. As a user, I want to view my history of transactions to track my money.
Yeah.
So basing on that user story, we designed what I've shown above. So that's what we edited. Plus also we did the velocity chart, though we are still doing it so that it can be a better picture. Thank you, Doctor.
Wonderful. Anybody has questions?
Thank you,
Any
Igor.
retrospectives?
Welcome.
Retrospective?
Igor, he wants to see your retrospective.
Oh no, we didn't do that, but we will do it maybe in this week, probably.
If you did not learn anything in this sprint, it was a waste because you didn't improve how you work. And if you don't improve how you work, you're just not improving. Yeah. So did you see, Igor, the other group that they improved? Like they think, oh, we found out that Zoom in real time and Google Docs were very important to increase 25% of productivity. So that's very cool. If you work in a sprint and you did not learn anything in 2 weeks, something wrong. Yeah, that's good.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, we study how to do the velocity and the band down charts.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I mean it's not criticizing you, just in general. Like if you are working for a long time and you don't learn anything how to work better, red flag. Right. Thank you, everybody. Do we have any group left?
Yes, that's
Go for it.
If you want, if you're busy, it's fine.
No, I'm not busy. I'm giving a lecture. That's why I'm busy. But
okay.
I'm thinking, who's gonna speak in your group?
We have a lot of people in the group.
Everybody wants to speak? That's good. Interesting. Okay, go for it. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Remember, when you are doing a presentation and it's 100 people listening to you, every minute that you waste in a not very good presentation or too long or something, you have to multiply these minutes by 100 people. Yes?
Okay. Because you want it fast, so let me just do it.
Time is money.
Time is money, yeah. Okay, so retrospective, what we learned from it, that many people had many ideas. We didn't know how to how to implement ideas. Some people didn't know how to implement their idea, so they rely on others to implement their idea. Okay. Many ideas were good. We didn't know which one should we implement. That's different. And
how did you solve that?
So we said for the person who wants to make his idea, he make it on his own. Then someone else, if he didn't find it, he will re-evaluate it or re-change it.
Is this the way Agile teaches us to work?
Not how Agile teaches us, but because
Or what would be the agile way to work? I'm not saying your way of work is not good. I'm just saying if this was agile, how would it happen? You have the Scrum Master, right? The Scrum Master responsibility
to negotiate.
is the boss, right? The Scrum Master is the boss of the Kanban, right? So he says which are the stories that we do this week, and the Scrum Master talks to the product owner, and the product owner has a big say in that as well. Because remember, it's not about you and your ideas, it's about the customer and how do we maximize the money of the customer this week? Yes?
Yeah.
So usually it's the product owner who suggests what should be done this week, because it's about the customer. It's not about you or your ideas, it's about the customer. And the Scrum Master has the final say in everything. Sounds good?
Yeah.
Good.
Another thing we made, like the changes from the first prototype to the second prototype is really huge. Like the difference is a lot. We added a lot of choosing dates, and the scam thing is no more a scam.
Very good. Okay, fantastic.
Yeah, we added even information and a lot of other things for the guest, which is up here.
Very good presentation, short and to the point. What's next?
Where I don't know how to close the screen.
That's fine. That's fine. That's good. Anything else?
Okay. No, that's it.
Good. Fantastic. Wonderful. Try to apply Scrum Agile methods next time. Define who is the Scrum Master, who is the product owner, and try to role play these roles. Okay.
Okay. we are more of a suicide group. Everyone loves to work on his own.
I get it, but when you work in a real company, you will not have that freedom, right? So there's going to be a Scrum Master and a product owner, and yes, there will be brainstorming sessions where you propose ideas, but at the end is the product owner who will set up the backlog, and the Scrum Master is the one that has the final say in everything. So. And of course, they should listen to everybody. Yes, not like a dictator. And usually people have very good points. Fantastic. Okay, good. Any other group left? No. Okay. So the next session is the midterm. Is that correct?
Yes, the midterm.
Okay.
Yes. Is it going to be open book or closed book?
No, it's closed book and lockdown browser.
Make it open book, doctor.
I'm sorry.
Policy.
Yeah, with camera,
right,
with camera. So yeah, it's policy.
Yes,
it's okay. It's not a big deal.
Work with the policy.
Yeah. So listen, just I will set up some examples, and then you practice, and then I will choose similar questions to that. Yeah, it's gonna be true or false, and questions about the roles, the Scrum, Agile, and all that stuff. Sounds good?
So there are some essay questions?
No, but there will be, like, for example, a picture, and I say, what is this? Is it a burn-on chart, a velocity chart, or a Kanban?
So you have to describe what it is?
True or false, basically.
Oh, true or false. Okay. So multiple choice only.
Multiple choice or true or false, yeah. There will be no writing essay questions.
All right.
Thank you.
Other questions?
Doctor, can you provide practice?
Yeah, I will. It's the first time, not the first time. So you have examples of last year here. Do you see my screen? No, you don't see my screen.
In Dropbox?
In Dropbox. So do you see my screen now?
Oh.
You see?
Yes.
Yes.
So if you go to Agile, resume share. If you go to Agile, you see the syllabus, teaching materials, and then you have all the quizzes from the previous years, midterms, quizzes. The content has changed a bit. So for example, this year you don't have BDD, but all this you have it. Scrum, you have it. So you should know all this. Sounds good?
There will be backtracking.
Nah. Oh, okay, it's locked down. Maybe I will enable backtracking. I'll think about it.
Yeah, it will be better.
Yes, it will be better.
I don't say yes. I say maybe.
But please say yes.
Please.
Maybe there.
Browser.
I'll tell you what.
Sometimes.
I'll do a Kanban board in my room and I'll think about it. What else? All right, so I will set, because it has changed a bit the content. It has evolved. So for example, BDD is not there anymore, so you don't have to do it. I'll put a Z. And the rest is more or less the same. Yeah. Fantastic.
So
Okay,
please choose
so
from those questions, right?
yeah, right, Igor. Absolutely. I'll think about it. What
It
else?
seems like you didn't agree with what I said. You just say yes.
I said
when
I
you-
will think about it. I think it's a very good idea, Igor.
Don't
If
push
I
it.
was a student, I will try the same. Here you have the same things, 2017 and 2018. So different versions of the same exams. So that might be interesting. And here you have SAFE that we have not seen yet. So that's a new
A
evolution
large
of a job.
organization.
Yeah, but you don't have to look at this yet.
All right.
And then you have, yeah, here a final exam as well. You might want to practice as much as you want. Every exam you practice is good for you.
All the folder is uploaded.
Yeah.
The CSBP412 AGILE is uploaded.
Correct. Yes. Now, for the rest of the time that we have today, I want you to plan for the next sprint, which will start after the exam. Okay, so you have 30 minutes left. So I would like you to update your Kanban boards with all what you learned. So plan the story points that you want to implement in the next sprint. Now you know your velocity, so you know how many story points you can plan, right? Velocity chart is amazing. And so on. Sounds good? Questions? Questions? Questions?
What about the other canvas you were showing us? You didn't talk about it.
No, that was an example of, no, that's not included in the course. Just to show you that there are many flavors of business canvas model, and that students share their own Miro boards, and that you can share your own Miro board as well. And it's good for your curriculum if Miro features your board that you shared.
All right.
Fantastic. Okay, so for the rest of the class, I will let you alone and you update, plan with the new knowledge you have, velocity and burn down chart. Plan the next sprint for 3 sessions. The third session is demo again. Yeah, and don't include the exam in the sprint. So it's a sprint for the next week completely. 3 sessions. Sounds good?
Yes, doctor.
Questions? All right. So see you soon. I will send you mock exam soon. And if you want to propose questions, do it in Slack as usual. And it was a pleasure. See you soon.
Thank you, sir.
Ciao,
See you.
ciao.
Thank
Bye.
All right, doctor.
Hakuna Matata.
Thank you, doctor.
Hakuna Matata, sir.
Okay,
That was the
everybody leave.
password for 2019 exam.
Thank you. I will change it for this exam.
They'll be kind with us.
Kind? No, my job is to be fair and to teach you, not to be kind.
Yeah,
For
you
this
need to be
exam,
kind.
make it
Kind?
and Bomba.
Yes,
No, my role as a teacher is to teach you.
doctor. This year wasn't kind enough, so you can maybe be kind to us.
Oh my God, you're such
Yes,
a
sir,
boy.
because it's the last
Such a
semester
boy
for
from
this
Africa.
subject.
You're such a boy.
Don't push your luck.
You're even convincing me now. Interesting. But I'll think about it. I'll do a Kanban at home again. Yes, I'll do that in the
Yeah,
Kanban. Good idea. Okay,
Alright, that's-
goodbye. See you in the exam. Ciao, ciao. Lockdown, don't forget.
All right, see you.
Hakuna Matata.
I can tell you